you gave yourself permission over perfection. Like, you deserve to have fun. You deserve to eat the food that you want. You deserve to have freedom. And this weekend, you deserved all of that. Instead of any type of self-criticism, have curiosity over judgment. What's going on, you guys? Hey everyone, welcome back to the Macro Hour, or if this is one of your first episodes, my friends, welcome to the show with your host, Nikkiey, co-founder of WarriorBabe. And on this podcast, we talk about mindset, methodologies, and tactics that will help you lose body fat, build muscle, be strong, and feel insanely confident. So my friends, today is episode number 274. But before I dive in to today's topic, it's going to be a quick one because I know that y'all are coming out of the post-holiday weekend and you've got responsibilities, you're running around, you got to unpack, you got to do laundry, you got to get the kids back to summer camp, you got to get back to work for yourself. So I just want to get just straight to the point and talk about what I got in my heart today. Which is, I have a feeling that we're all feeling the same type of way, which is the post 4th of July guilt. I hope that the 4th of July weekend was just vibrant and it was fulfilling and you guys had a blast and you were surrounded by the people that you love, with your either coworkers or friends or family or people that you just created memories with. Maybe you had a chill weekend at home. You watched fireworks from your porch, whatever it was. I hope you guys had a great time. But now you might be feeling off, right? You might be feeling sluggish, you might be feeling bloated, or you might be feeling full of regret. But I want y'all to know that it is completely normal, but it doesn't have to define the rest of your week. Instead of this guilt and restriction, right? How many of you guys maybe feel like you said to yourself yesterday, I want to go to the gym and just bust my ass for 3 hours in the gym, or I'm going to just not eat much tomorrow and get right back on track. I want to help you guys get back on track without that type of restriction or without that type of shame, and more so walk through a mindset reset that's both compassionate and strategic for you guys. I don't want you guys to feel the shame. I don't want you to feel like you have the crash diet. I want you guys to do this with intention, and I want you to learn from it. Because if there's anything that I realized in the 10 years and also coaching over 18,000 women, if y'all can learn from maybe a weekend of overeating and not moving as much and not getting workouts in and not sleeping, what can you learn from that? Which we're going to dive into it. Because in the next holiday, you won't be doing that same thing. Y'all feel the weight. And maybe there's some of you guys absolutely crushed it this weekend and you stayed on course. I claps to you guys. I applaud y'all. But there's definitely some people out there that are feeling the type of way that what I'm talking about, that feel, just disgusted because y'all overindulged. Let's call it what it is. You likely overindulged in good food. You had some tasty drinks and you had life moments, and that's perfectly okay. But if your body feels heavy, your energy is low, or your clothes maybe fit a bit tighter today, don't freaking panic. I bet you maybe stepped on the scale if you so chose to today, and you probably freaked out because maybe it's up in pounds. But let me just first tell you, you didn't gain that amount of fat over the weekend. It's likely just water weight, stress from not sleeping, sugar, salt, alcohol, those things attribute to the number that you see on the scale. And I bet if I put my heart on it and my word on it, that if you stay consistent, you get back on track today, you sleep well, you stay hydrated, you maybe overhydrate today, you get your workout in, you move your body, you get your steps in, and you do that consistently over the course of the week, I guarantee you that you're going to see that number drop on the scale. I have seen thousands of women go through this feeling after a holiday, step on the scale, freak out, only to get back on track and then see it go down by the end of the week. So I don't want y'all to feel this type of way, because I promise you, being more compassionate, being more kind with yourself, you're going to be able to enjoy today rather than feeling I'm sluggish. My body feels so heavy and my body hurts. Your body's just trying to catch up. It's processing the feast, and that's not a flaw to beat yourself up over, okay? And if you didn't get enough sleep, that's only going to create the narrative in your head to be like worse. Like you're going to have those loud, like, why'd you do that? Like you suck. Like all those thought processes are probably going on in your brain. I know what happens to me. If I don't get a good night's sleep consistently for a couple of days, it's like my brain is just, why did you do that? Oh, you're disgusting. Okay. It's just because you didn't get a good night's sleep and you didn't feed your body that. And the shame spiral starts when we resist like the natural bounce back. But if you like acknowledge it with the empathy and you be kind to yourself, you don't judge yourself, then you're already ahead, because the shame spiral can lead you into the whole week. It can lead you into next week. It can lead you into the week after that, dude. But you've marked the experience. You had a good time. You honored it, and you're ready to now to choose move forward. Like what is in the past doesn't need to come in today, and doesn't need to go into the rest of the week. So that's literally the first step. It's just normalizing the reset, not punishing yourself for living, for having a good time. If I can like pan out, and I've said this in other episodes before, but dude, like you over the course of a 365-day year, a 4-day weekend or a 3-day weekend isn't going to screw you up or halt your progress. Like you're not going to lose your muscle from a 3-day weekend of not working out. You may feel like a little bit sluggish getting back into the gym because you didn't feel your body properly, but like you didn't lose your progress. Hey, while you're listening, if you're getting value from this episode, take a moment to tap that review button or share this podcast with a friend. It's a small gesture that goes a long way in helping more women find their way to feeling stronger and more confident in their skin. I appreciate you so much for taking the time to support this show. If you're consistent majority of the time, like I think I did the math before, let's just say that maybe like 100. Actually, let's just see what the math says. With 100 days being off track, so 265 divided by 365 is 72%. So let's not go with 100 days. Let's just say maybe like 50 days in the year you're off track. So that is 315 divided by 365 is an 86%. Okay. So if you can show up consistently majority of the time, and of the 50 days, you know, that's like multiple, that's like 7 weeks of being off course. Okay. So let's just be realistic with that data right there. 4 days, 3 days ain't nothing. So, but like the guilt and regret can be sticky. It can be a very sticky feeling. So what I want to do with y'all right now is just release it. So I want you first to name it. Like that regret that I'm feeling. Yes, it's there. Like just name it. Like, I feel that way. Like I feel like I overindulged and I'm regretting that. So yeah, it's there. Cool. Okay. Now like give yourself like a self-compassion statement. Like I celebrated. I lived fully. Like I deserve to reset and rest. I deserve to have some R&R. I deserve to laugh and have to think about my workout. I have to think about like tracking all of these macros and think about, did I get enough water? And like a self-compassion statement. I celebrated, I lived fully, and I deserve to reset. And then reframe it would be the third thing that I would say. So first name it, name that regret. Yeah, I'm feeling it's there. Self-compassion statement. Cool. I celebrated, I lived fully, and I had a good time, and I deserve to reset. Then reframe it. Go from, oh, I messed up, to that was a moment, not my whole story, or that was a few days, not my whole year, right? And then pivot, do something different than in the next 30 minutes to an hour to the rest of the day. Like decide like this is a reset day, and and this was a reset weekend. Like I'm choosing my next best right step after I listen to this episode podcast, which is maybe I'm going to go fill up my water bottle. I'm going to down 8 ounces of water. Maybe I'm going to go meal prep. If I have the time today, I'm going to go meal prep my next 5 days of meals. Maybe it's, I'm going to go on MyFitnessPal. Like I have all my meals ready to go. I'm ready to rock. I just need to log my meals. Maybe it's like I need to set aside an hour today to make sure that I either get my steps in or I go and work out. Notice how much energy regret dims your momentum and how quickly releasing it can totally shift your mindset. Like just doing that, what we just went through, and then using that ritual whenever like you are in a downward spiral today. Whenever something like that starts, like, oh, I messed up, or, oh, I shouldn't go burn this all off in the gym. Dude, it was a moment. It wasn't the whole year. It was 3 days. You deserve to reset. You deserve to fully live. You deserve to like feel, to have a good time. Okay. So just like go through that, name it, self-compassion statement, reframe, and then pivot your mindset. And then like a simple, like if today is like your reset day to get back into the flow, dude, just go for the walk. Go focus on hydration. Eat intentionally. Eat your meals that have the lean protein, have veggies, have healthy fats. Like, don't deprive yourself. Please. Don't feel like you need to slash your calories or you need to eat less today or you need to go move more. That's not the answer. Just give your body the nourishment that it needs. Prioritize the protein. Have Greek yogurt. Have chicken. Have eggs. Move intentionally. Return fully to your weekly routine. Follow your macros. Like by midweek, get back into it. You don't need to start next week. Like you have the ability to start now, today, right now, after this podcast. Okay? And know that it's not about being perfect today. It's just about being more intentional as you pick up the momentum going into this week. It primes your system to thrive again without feeling like you need to deprive yourself. So reprogram, some things to reprogram the mindset to help you. One, remember that this was like, you gave yourself permission over perfection. Like you deserve to have fun. You deserve to eat the food that you want. You deserve to have freedom. And this weekend, you deserved all of that. Instead of any type of self-criticism, have curiosity over judgment. Like ask, how did this celebration feel? How did this weekend feel? What did I learn from it? That's why I said at the beginning of the episode, it's like you guys can learn by maybe some things that made you feel a type of way that you ate, or maybe you woke up the next day and maybe you had one too many drinks and you're feeling a little sluggish, or maybe it's like you do feel the weight of not moving your body as frequently as you do. And so maybe next holiday weekend, you need to go in and you need to go and prioritize getting your steps in, whatever it may be. What did you learn from it and how can you implement that in the next holiday? Like I hope y'all this 4th of July weekend can learn for come Labor Day that you guys can do something different from what you learned in this time. And celebrate the small wins this week. Like, did you drink enough water? Did you get enough sleep? Did you move your body? And just it's just like you're getting back into the flow. And then just know, like I told you all, this is going to be like a quick, like just with love episode, getting you guys back on track, releasing the guilt, releasing the regret, calling it, saying it, allowing it to be there, but like honoring it, but like also, hey, this is just my ability to have fun. Don't allow it to trickle into the next whole week. That's what I have to say. Like I've seen so many WarriorBabes and people that I've coached that'll spiral, let the regret spiral into the week, and it'll go into next week, and then it'll go into the week after that, and then it turns into this 3-week, 4-week thing. It's like literally like that regret spiral can take on and progress so much faster than what one burger would do or one ice cream cone would do. But if you allow yourself to spiral like that, it can really set you back from in a few weeks to be like, dang, I wish I was a little bit further than where I was, but I couldn't get it back on track after the 4th of July weekend. So just know that today is a day to get back on track. What are you going to do? 5, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour for the rest of the day after this episode that you listen to? Go fill up your water bottle, go set a designated time, go outside and start with like 3,000 steps. That's just at least moving your body more so than you did over the weekend. And if you guys, I think I said this already, but if you guys did move well, like I'm applauding y'all. I'm proud of y'all. If you did stick to the plan and you followed through and you showed up for yourself, that's amazing, because you can take that learning moment and see how you did and how the success that you had for yourself, and you're going to be able to implement it in future, vacations and traveling and all of the things, holidays. But for those of you guys that feel the type of way that I've been talking about, dude, it's not doomsday. You didn't commit like a cardinal sin. It's not like the end of the world. Just get back on track today. Do what you got to do, and drink your water. get focused on getting enough sleep tonight. Get back into it, right? And if it feels like it's messing with your mood, just know that you can start again right now. Like, choose today to start over, to get back on track, to do the things that you need to do that are going to set you up for success tomorrow. All right, guys. I hope that you all had a great holiday, great weekend. If this resonates with you guys, or somebody else, like one of your, maybe an aunt or a friend or someone that you're with over the weekend needs to hear this too, please go and share that with them, I don't want you all to feel like you need to just beat yourself up and you need to restrict yourself. You need to eat less and move more, like all that jam. You don't need to be doing that today. Kindness, no judgment, clarity, move forward with some action steps that are going to get you back on track. All right, so if somebody needs to listen to this as well, share it with them. Tag me on Instagram, tag at Nikkiey or tag at the Macro Hour. And I want to celebrate the comeback together with you guys. All right, so love you guys, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace out. Real quick, if this episode resonated with you or gave you the push that you needed, I'd love for you to pay it forward. Drop a quick rating and review, share the podcast with someone who might need it, and help me keep spreading the word. Your feedback not only helps the show grow, but it might just be the nudge someone else needs to kickstart their transformation. Thank you so much for your support.